How about you, Guilherme? Where would you go if you could, like right now?
Man, I really like different cultures.
Yeah.
I really like knowing places and especially languages. So I think the first place I would go, if I could, although I really like English and the United States, the first place would probably be Germany, and then maybe Japan. I really like those two
I
cultures.
forgot that one too. Japan.
Yes, I would
very
really like to spend a week in Japan to know their culture, to know their history, this kind of things.
So Germany because of your family or what? Because you are like
Yes,
German
yes,
descendant, right?
Yes, I'm German descendant, and I really like the language, although like it sounds a bit aggressive, right?
Oh, not as much as Dutch, but yeah, I agree with that.
Ah, okay.
Yes, yes, they have this thing of like rough throat sounds, but
Have you heard
It's beautiful.
Dutch? Have you heard of it?
yes,
Man, it's
I've
crazy.
spoken to Remon.
Yeah.
And sometimes, in a lesson, he tries to speak something and he forgets in English. So he gets his translator, right, Raymond? And he says, and that's high,
He
Should be
mumbles.
sound familiar to you because Dutch and German, it's pretty close to each other. Not for
I'm
me,
basically
because
average.
I think German is much more aggressive than the Dutch language. But okay,
I think they're beautiful languages, actually.
I
do.
think the German is a very old language, and comparing Dutch is more how you say it has a bit Spanish, it has a bit French, it has a bit English, and it has German as well. So Holland,
mix
Dutch
of
is more a mixed
languages.
of.
I have that desire about Holland as well. So I have some. I think it was my great grandmother. She was Dutch, and I have that desire to go to Holland and see where she came from. That would something, and Portugal as well, because I have most of my my ancestors. They were Portuguese. In Africa, maybe.
It's interesting because I've recently got a copy of my Italian descendant who came to Brazil.
Ah,
Yes, his name was Giuseppe Allah.
Giuseppe.
Yes. And it's so interesting to think about like your origins, like it's even more interesting because the city I come from, Osasco, the name Osasco is a city in Italy.
Really?
And, yes. And the guy who came here, Antonio Agu, he founded the city of Osasco and gave the same name.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
I
For
didn't know
this, I
that.
like this country so much. There is so many cultures, so many history about how you say the people who make this country.
True. True.
It's I think what we call a melting pot, right?
Yeah, yeah, correct.
It's really interesting, that part. All right, guys.